having a fun. You don't know. You don't care. You don't care. Oh wait, that's you're still inside of me, beneath the cotton core. My pictures smile at me, and soon they'll rise and soar. Fill up my space, turn around, fade and trace. Be absolute, blue and white, fatal fruit. She nylon smile, full of lies, shining eyes, cover my grin, take a chance, maybe win. It's not there, it's not there. You don't know. Hi. I'm just waiting. I sang the whole entire song. That was super blast. My plan was to just sit here and sing songs until we determined if the goddamn thing was going to broadcast properly. So, hi. Um, if it is going to broadcast properly, then I have a story to tell. Things look pretty good for now. So I'm just gonna hold on. Just gonna. Yeah, looks like we are moving. Great. Hey, hi. Welcome to the Thursday broadcast here on the Gwenny Be Dead channel. My name is Gwen, and this right here is my very own channel. It is Drunk Pathologic 2 time, my friends. Are you excited? I'm not. Because I'm just going to keep starving to death over and over again. And I'm not quite drunk enough for that to be fun just yet. But have I got a funny story for you? Well, it's funny to me. Hopefully, it'll be funny to you as well. I'm just making sure we are good. Um, because if I have to, like, constantly worry about the broadcast not coming off, I'm just gonna be annoyed. I'm not gonna be having fun at all. And it's hard enough to have fun playing Pathologic 2. That's why we play it while drinking. And I only just started drinking. So, I've only had like 3 sips of wine so far. But hey, let's keep it going. Take care of yourself. Yeah. Yeah, you too, sweetheart. You too. I will wait for still a few minutes to make sure everything is working properly. Because, yeah, I don't want to be dealing with some bullshit like I was dealing with yesterday. I'd rather just go ahead and record myself getting drunker and drunker and drunker than, deal with this, uh, inability to broadcast like I've been dealing with all daggone week. Hopefully, um, hopefully that won't be a problem. tonight. Well, we shall find out, though. We certainly shall. Things are looking okay, actually, right now. They're not too pixelated. Obviously, it's the game right now being a little slow to load because it's a janky mess, is Pathologic too. But it is an interesting and creepy and ultimately at times hilarious janky mess. The last time we left off, that was 2 Thursdays ago, and I do not remember for the life of me where we left off. Probably I was just falling and starving to death over and over and over and over and over again, and dealing with Mark Immortal. Meh, meh, meh. I think we managed to make it to day 2. I think we managed to make it to day 2. Um, our first run, we made it today to give up once again. You ever have one of those games where you just can't, and you try and you try and you try, and you just keep trying over and over and over again. And eventually maybe you'll get it, and eventually maybe you'll die before you get it, because you're like me, and you don't like the prospect of not finishing a game. Perhaps that's you. Perhaps that is you. Oh yeah, I'm about to die. Anybody got any food in here? Where am I? I'm at a bar or something? I am at a bar. Okay, interesting. Well, maybe I can buy something with money. Hi. Can I buy something with money? I can. I can buy an egg. Peanuts, walnuts. I've got plenty of money. Ooh, let's get that too. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Stay away from me.
Hold on now. We're gonna get this, and we're gonna get the egg. Alright? That should be alright. We can afford that. So let's get that. Okay? Let's do that. That is 120. We only have $100. So, oh hey. You want to buy it? Take it. It's yours. And let me have this twirine. Hold on. What does the lemon do? An invigorating fruit. Alright, raisins, nuts are bad. The kids like the nuts, though. So I'm gonna buy some peanuts for the kids. And some walnuts for the kids, right? We'll accept that. And then
This time of year.
I'm gonna eat something and not die. What do you say to that? First of all, we're gonna touch it. The kin once told me the best tan is made during thunderstorms, or by swearing at the milk as harsh as you can. I tried every cuss in the book, but I never learned the art very well. Alright, yeah. We're using it. We're getting our hunger back down, and then... Okay. That douchebag of a man will buy the bloody bandage. I know that much to be true. I have lots of stuff. That is true. Do not eat the coffee beans. That is a bad idea. Should I eat the egg? I should eat the egg. That's gonna help. Great! Thirst is fine.
Come to think of it, keep your hands off anything here.
Health's way down.
Chlorine makes your head feel like lead. Good.
But hunger is better. So good for us. We figured it out. For now. Let's save it. So it looks like we're actually working for now. So that's groovy. Because I have got, while we're saving it, I'm actually going to go ahead. Oh no, the internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. So before I start on the story, I'm just going to wait and see if we get kicked off. But we're not dying of hunger just yet. So that's good. I'm just going to stick here on the menu because time doesn't pass while we're here in the menu. The high and the mighty of this town have finally taken notice of a barrage. The witch hunt is over. I can now go out safely. One of Grease Boys got stabbed. I promised to take a look at his wounded belly. Just gotta remember to bring a scalpel. It has a scalpel. Alright. We don't have any information about our people. Bones is Bad Grief and Laura Ravel. That's our friends. Nerves is Changeling and Sticky. And Blood is Isidore Barach. Who is dead? That's our daddy. Daddy dearest is gone. I can drink to Father's memory in the broken heart. Which is where I'm at right now, I do believe. I do believe I'm here in the broken heart. I'm just switching over to the town. Yeah, I'm here at the broken heart. That was a smart move on my part. My drunk ass going to the bar. Finding a place to save the game before I died. Smarty, smarty, smarty pants thing of my drunk ass to do 2 Thursdays ago. It says I've got an unread thought. So, let's see what that's all about, I don't want to start the really funny story until I'm pretty sure that, like, whatever is wrong with the internet figures itself out. Ruben is my father's student, almost a brother to me. I should see him. He will help. I probably was going to go there. Oh, here's something. The town hall is no longer looking for me. Ah, that was the new thought. Okay. All right, cool. 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 Met a funny dog-eared kid at the station. What was he doing there? Yeah, so time doesn't pass while you're in the menu. And that's really good because we are going to just wait around for a little while the internet decides to figure itself out. How's your week going? I don't want to start this really funny story until I'm sure, but I guess I can never be sure with the way that the internet is in my place and the way that it constantly decides, no, by the way, Gwen, you're not actually gonna be able to do the thing that you wanted to do at all. All right, so kids like sharp things, they like nuts. I've got peanuts and I've got walnuts for the kids. So them kids might have something for me, like some food. I've also got 89 currency left, which is good. Ooh, this is, my obelisk needs to be charged. Let me go ahead and charge my obelisk. Yes, I am absolutely wasting time. Because I want to see if I'm getting kicked off. I don't want to waste my time here telling a funny story and getting cut off in the middle of a funny freaking story, alright? That's just how that has to be, my friend. Because yesterday was intensely frustrating. All I wanted to do was play. And then I was recording, right? If you watched the recording from yesterday, oh my god, I had 18 minutes of footage. Excellent footage in control. Great footage, and I hit the wrong button. Lost all of that footage. Ridiculous. Had to do a summary. So frustrating. So frustrating. So I guess we've been piddling around for about 20 minutes now. So that's, 15, 20 minutes, right? Let me do a refresh on this here so that I know for sure. Yeah, 18 minutes. I know. Maybe that's annoying. I don't care. With the bullshit I've been going through, trying to broadcast on this channel with my internet, it's completely worth piddling about for 18 to 20 minutes on the menu. Because, girl. Alright, where am I going to get a scalpel from? That's what I want to know. Time moves forward while I sleep. This way, I may skip some events. So we're on day 2. We made it to day 2. I think we died a couple of times. We're no longer allowed to hug people, which is really bad. I absolutely know that's going to have consequences in the future. You think that's the good place to go? Rumor has it a bizarre creature was captured here. There's Ruben. I'm at the bar. Someone is selling a revolver. No, I don't want your stupid revolver. That's just gonna get me in trouble. So I guess I'll start telling the story now. It's been about 20 minutes. It's worth telling one of the most ridiculous work stories I think I've ever encountered um, in my job. As you know, or as you may know, if you're new here, maybe you don't know, I am a pub trivia host. I call myself the trivia idiot. Trividiot is a good portmanteau for that. Yes, I am a local Wink Martindale, a local Alex Trebek, um, for the trivia weirdos in my region. And most of the time I love them, but weird shit happens all the time. So let me tell you this story. I will change the names. Well, most of the names. Because one word is very important. And I must use this word in order to actually explain the story. So, back when I first started, my Thursday night gig was over on Beachside. I lost that gig when that venue went into the hands of new owners, and they decided that it wasn't worth it to hire me. Only one team followed me to my new Thursday night gig. And they sometimes changed their name. But now at the new gig, they had a new team name, and it was perfectly acceptable. I won't tell you what that team name was. It doesn't really matter. But last week, okay, well, let me back up because because the first important thing to know is that I do have a social media presence for my work. And that social media presence is important because I give people points for engagement on the day of the show. We have hints that we post. And if my teams engage with that post by leaving a comment or a photo or a tasteful meme plus their team name, I will give them 5 points, 5 bonus points just for that engagement. It helps. Let's go down and drink to Daddy. So, last week, sick as I was, I got a message.
Where has that last been? Your face is all blurry. Are you sick or something?
Yes. Well, I was, darling. I was real sick. So, time doesn't pass here either. So that team that followed me from the beachside venue, that's 2 old dudes. Now, one of them is a very old, very weird dude. The other one is slightly less old and seemingly less weird dude. But he went along with this scheme, so I'm not sure how to take it. I may have to speak to him instead of the weirder one next week. Anyway, I get a message from weird old dude. We will call him Bob. His name is not Bob. We will call him Bob. So Bob sends me the message that he always does. He doesn't actually interact with the thing. He sends me a private message every week. Technically, I'm not supposed to give him the points, but I get a hit of dopamine every time I give a team points on the board. Because I'm fucking weird too. So I always give Bob and Sully. Bob and Sully. That's their names. That's not their names, but Bob and Sully. Bob is the older, weirder one, and Sully is the less old, seemingly less weird one. Okay, so Bob sends me a message like he does every week, and he says to me, New Year, Gwen, new team name, and I'm like, cool. And he says to me in the message, wait, oh no, I cleared the messages, so I don't have the actual message anymore, because I cleared it. Unless it's like in an archive or something. It might be in an archive. I should check. I got to give you what I can here. Because, seriously. Okay, so, Bob. Oh, shoot. Yeah, my phone's about to die. It uses up so much. I've got it now on, less battery use thingy. But it's constantly going off the new phone. Alright, so she's plugged in. Let me see if I can, find it in an archive. Is it in an archive by any chance? Well, not on the phone, it ain't. Alright, maybe it's on Facebook. On my laptop. Maybe, baby. Okay, so I'm gonna just check Facebook real quick on my laptop here, because I'm dead serious. I should probably have kept it to tell you about this. It's, well. Anyway, he's like, new year, new name, blah, blah. Let me switch my profile to my professional and hope that it's archived so that I can give you the full, absolute redonkulousness. Hopefully it archives them. Does it? No, maybe it don't. Ah, done. It's looking done. Yes, 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 here we go. Okay. So, Bob says, oh my god, you guys. Seriously, this is crazy. Alright. Okay, so. Hi, Gwen. Happy New Year. See you tonight at venue. New year, new name, Pedos. 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 So here I am going, That's not what he means. I do not reply because I have 103 fucking fever. By Thursday, it was probably more like 101. But I don't reply, and I figure, okay, my dude who is filling in for me, he's gonna tell them that's absolutely unacceptable. Unacceptable! Do you know what that means? PEDOS. So I think, okay, is it because Bob and Sully are smart guys, so maybe it's something else. It's some other meaning to older folks. So I'm thinking, surely the fill-in guy was like, no, this cannot stand. All right, so then I go a week. I'm ready to get back on this in the saddle. Thursday rolls around and I get my usual message from Bob. Hi, Gwen. Hope to see you well and happy at venue this evening. Bob and Sully. A couple of pedos. So, I respond once I get the message. Bob, I'm going to assume you don't know what that word is a slang term for. This is a bit awkward. But I ask you to consider a different team name. See you tonight. So, that's me thinking clearly, because I think maybe I am not as, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's a different meaning, right? Maybe there is a different meaning for the old guys that I don't understand, right? So, Bob never messages me back. And I'm like, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. You don't have to message me back. I guess I've got to talk about this in person. You won't believe what happened next. Peter Stomatin says, there's a gleam of goodness in your eyes, my friend. Drink with me. And I say, all right. And I have a nice little drink right here. Everyone says twiring heightens the senses, but I think that's only true of hearing. Vision? No. You won't see anything new. It isn't absinthe. No smells either. This place reeks of herbs as it is. Hearing, though. What about hearing? Or twiring doesn't heighten hearing, it just dampens all the other senses. Let me just ask, what about hearing? Just drink, and you'll hear how the town sounds. You'll hear who's calling you, and from where. You'll hear a murmur from afar, perhaps from across the Gorgon, or perhaps from across the Styx itself. Drink to my health, friend. This is excellent twiring. No such thing as bad twiring. Cheers, baby. I can afford this kind of joy. So what do you do? Anything you please, I bet, cuteness. I was once an architect. Now I'm just a shadow of an architect. Thanks for the drink, friend. Or likewise, only I used to be a doctor. Thanks for the drink, friendo. My name is Peter. I am the rock upon which is built the stairway to tomorrow. Oh, you're the architect of the fucking, geometric anomaly, yeah? to the day when man lifts himself from the earth and overcomes its burden. I am that rock, and I have already built the first step of that stairway, for I am a true architect. And I, Peter, am Artemi Barach. Let's drink to my father's memory. A good man. Num 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 num. Drink, Barach. Drink your twirine. Listen to the world. Listen to the roar of the terrible earth. Listen to the ringing of the sky. Listen to the town opening for you. You'll find out where people wait for you or whispering about you right now. It's been proven to work. Thank you for the valuable gift. My adorable friend. You are very handsome. He's very handsome. He's got that kind of floppy 90s hair I like. He's got that sort of scowl, you know. He looks like he'd be in a 90s goth band. Thanks for the valuable gift, cuteness. I'll return the favor if I get a chance. A drink of twirine shows hidden places and conversations on the map. To the menu because we've already lost. Eight minutes. So, I have read you the messages. When I encounter something potentially awkward or inflammatory, my first instinct is to say, there's something that I don't know. There's something that I am miscommunicating. This cuts down on people yelling at each other quite a bit because I can go, okay, well, maybe I'm not clear on things. It's just easier that way, my friends, especially when you're dealing with the public. I will say, okay, perhaps I miscommunicated something or I misinterpreted something. I don't get offended very easily. I certainly wasn't offended by these messages. I thought, clearly I'm misunderstanding something. Honey, because there was no message back, I had to deal with this in person, which awkward. So you won't believe what happened next. Is it some kind of sick joke? Is it a misunderstanding, a miscommunication? Is it me? No, friends. It's not me. Spoiler fucking alert. It's not me. Twirine uncovers that which is hidden, Every sip will reveal a secret event or location to me. Should I drink it? Do I have some Twirine? I literally don't. No, I don't have any Twirine. So, eh, eh. Hi.
The soul is weaker than flesh.
Is it?
It snaps like a matchstick.
Oh, I've got matches. Ha! What a face. A loser's face. Well, you know, the other guy's cuter than you, by the way. Yeah, that's right. The scally boy next to you with the floppy hair, hotter than you. You got a nice chin, and your cheekbones are good. But the other guy, hotter than you, so shut your fucking thin lips, alright? I'm not lip shaming here. I'm just mad he said that I had a loser's face, so I'm just retaliating because I'm halfway down this drink. Oh, suddenly I feel sick. I know why I feel sick, because I have to tell you what happened next. I should just have a drink of water real quick. Just a sip of water, and I'll blow my nose. I'll be right back. 2 shakes. It's really nice to be actually broadcasting with you and telling you a story before I die again in Pathologic 2. Hold on, 2 shakes. I'm gonna blow my nose before I start puking up mucus. Ugh. Sorry. Alright. That probably didn't sound good. Hey, everything went wacky, so you are going to get a blue screen real quick while I do some sound checks. The blue screen is happening, but it is not the end of the show. It is just me doing a sound check. I'm just adjusting my microphone. Everything's fine. We are going back. Everything's fine. Thank you for your patience. Everything is fine. Ugh, I still have so much mucus in my face. And I'll tell you that that is normal. Like, it has been normal for me until, like, I quit smoking, and also I hadn't been sick with some kind of respiratory and sinus problem. Like, I was fine. I felt a little bit clear, like, in my lungs and my nose and my head and my throat. I'm gonna cough it up. Hold on. Ugh. I'm sorry, that's so gross. Welcome to Drunk Pathologic 2. I do have a loser's face. Look at my loser face, coughing up mucus. The obelisk doesn't help, but it's not the cause. The mucus stopped for a very long time when I was smoking the obelisk. I just got sick with something and now it's like mucus fucking central in my head and nose and throat and like my entire face and neck. I had some lovely hot sauce earlier, but it didn't even do enough because god damn it, I need Vindaloo apparently. I just need to like force it all out of but then it produces more. You have a loser face. Oh, I was telling you what happened next. With Bob and Sully, the pedos. Okay, so, by the way, it turns out, okay, so we're doing like a whole regional championship a few months down the road. So we're accumulating points for the top 5 teams in every venue. It's a whole big thing. Pedos, the dude, the dude who filled in for me registered pedos in the points registration website. PEDOS. This whole thing is a nightmare and it's hilarious. It's the most hilarious nightmare I've ever dreamed. Darkly hilarious, sickly hilarious. Is this some kind of sick joke simulation? Am I delusional? Have I gone off the fucking deep end? Because the guy before me didn't say anything about PEDOS, pedos, being a potentially awkward name for them, for the two old guys. Do they really want to be known that way? Is it a joke? Is it a sick joke? Because if it was a sick joke, okay, but I can't be the one. I can't be the one to be like, and in second place with 82 points, pedos. I can't be that guy. Apparently my fill-in was that guy in 5th place with 69 delicious points. It's the pedos. Seriously. Seriously. I mean, it's hilarious. It's the funniest goddamn nightmare I've ever had. I walked into that today. I spoke to Bob. The word meant to him. Okay, it had to have. I gotta tell you, it's not offense. It's. Do you really want me to call you that? As a team? Both of you? I only spoke to Bob. I gotta speak to Sully. I gotta know. For sure. Did they both know? What? So, I get to work. I'm like, I have to deal with this. Shit. By the way, equipment failure constantly happening. Good lord. My equipment fucking sucks. It's fine. It's all got mold growing in it. And it's from an age before humans understood writing. They built it out of clay. All of my equipment was originally molded of clay and then magically imbued with ancient shit magic. That's why it fails so regularly. And it's slow. But more awkward than equipment failure because during the course of a song, I can switch everything out and make it work. Nothing. I've got backups for everything except for the speaker and the laptop. I mean, if the laptop dies, well, I could probably run it from my phone. Probably, now that I have a new phone. I could probably do that if the laptop died. But if the laptop and the speaker died, I'd just have to, yell at everybody and then sing. Anyway, Bob and Sully. And Andries DeMotten. Right. He insulted me. He said my face was a loser's face. I already yelled at you as me about your stupid face. So Barack, having had a few minutes to process, says appearance isn't everything. Oh no, the rebel is out of control. At least they looked human before. Did you hear about the stabbings? There's people with knives out in the streets now, brother. Brother? I could say, that's impossible. Stabbings don't happen here. Yeah, at first I didn't believe my own lying eyes when I looked Bob in the face and I mean, I'm quite an artist with a knife myself, but that's different. Everyone knows I obey no law. These people, there's no wholesome fear left in them. Knifing is taboo around here. That's why I loved this town. But you know the tricks of the trade, don't you? I can tell by your dirty hands. I added dirty. It was just hands, but I'm a surgeon. You're a dangerous man. I'm a dangerous man, too. We can reach an understanding if you behave yourself in my establishment. I can say those people with knives, are they still trying to avenge Barak? Or do they think night conceals everything? Now that's an interesting question, but I'm not trusting Stamatin here with the answer. Are they still trying to avenge Barak? I don't even care. If they come here, they'll regret it. He who lives by the knife dies by the knife. Such people are outlaws. Killing them incurs no punishment, only gratitude. Judge Kane said so. That's fair, only a butcher has the right to cut flesh. Bah. Judge Kane, do you mean old Georgie? That means it's oh yeah. That means it's serious, you guys. Okay, we have to hit it again because we're talking again. Our health is still okay. Well, no, I mean it's not okay, but our hunger is still down because we haven't done too much. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, we're gonna go back up. Look, we're getting to day 3, maybe someday. We're in day 2. It's, gosh, it's Pathologic 2. Drunk! So, fucking Bob. And fucking Sully. Sully, I didn't tell Sully about this. I should have spoken to him first because he came first. But because Bob was the one who messaged me these things. And also, I didn't know that the stuff was registered, and I didn't know what had happened last week or what had happened with it. I completely, last week at work didn't exist for me. So, I mean, I do have to deal with the repercussions of whatever my fill-ins did, but, I mean, they didn't make anyone leave in a huff, I guess. As far as I know, nobody said anything. Everyone said it was fine, so everything's fine. Everything's totally fine. I should have talked to my boss about this, but I literally just, look, I did not do anything that I watched movies and I ranked. Oh, if you're on my personal Facebook, you're probably not, and that's by design. But if you are, I did rank the Spider-Man movies to kill some time while I was sick. I didn't watch all the Spider-Man movies. I just ranked them. I watched the one Spider-Man movie and it got me sick, so look. I get why my fill-in didn't say anything. They were my fill-in. They were like, I ain't rocking the boat. I'll put everything in. I'm not going to talk to anybody. I'll let Gwenny deal with it. And that is okay. I am appreciative that they filled in, and they were right to let me deal with it. And I'm going to deal with it. So, Sully shows up, and he, because he's always earlier than Bob, and, because Bob was the one who sent the message, I did not speak to Sully about it, but I am going to speak to Sully about it, well, if my boss says so. Because I'm going to have to talk to boss about this and make sure I did the right thing. And also, because they were registered last week as pedos in the Nationals, I have to make sure that they get their points. Because I made them change their fucking name. You bet I fucking did. So, I had to. Look, I couldn't. I thought for sure the plan of action was that I would be like, "Hey, this is what the slang for this is." So, let me tell. Oh, okay. So, sorry, I was removing some bots from the chat. Ugh, you know, always a disappointment, you bots. But disappointment is actually the most common feeling that I feel. So, you're really boring. Right. Readjusting. You're gonna get the blue screen again. I'm so sorry, but there's no one to tell me if I sound okay. So I have to do a sound check again. Oh, it's not professional, but that's a good thing because I'm not professional. You're gonna get a blue screen. I'm just doing the sound check thing. Checking the sound. Check, 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 check. Okay, very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. All good. Back to it. So, Bob finally shows up. I didn't talk to Sully. I just, like, said, hey, welcome, and let him get his, pencils and the score sheet and the answer slips and all that good shit. And, yeah, we do it analog. It's all pencils and paper. The phone was very controversial. We had, like, digital answering going on for a while during the height of the pandemic. But that was very controversial. I was doing analog and digital, but there was no way to tell that a person was cheating or not with the digital way. So, analog it is. Anyway, so up comes fucking Bob. And he's like, hey, and he gives me a chocolate like he always does. Bob gives me a chocolate every week. And I take it because I fucking love chocolate. Hell yeah, I'll take a Hershey's chocolate. Sometimes it's the ones with the almonds. Sometimes it's just a regular chocolate. I don't fucking care. Take your fucking chocolate. I love chocolate. Thank you. He used to try to give me mints. I don't like mints. So now he gives me chocolate. He's a weird old guy, and he named his team Pedos. So, I'm like, hey, Bob, I need to talk to you. And he's like, oh no, what have I done? And I'm like, come on, Bob, sweetheart. I take his chocolate. I like shove it in my mouth because I had a sweet tooth for a while and I haven't bought any sweets. So I'm like chewing on it and I'm like, Bob, did you get my message about your team name? And he's like, I don't know if he got it or not. He got it. He just wanted me to have this confrontation. For God's sake, he must have. What the fuck were you thinking, Bob? And Sully going along with it. Which of these thoughts is new? There's another new thoughts. So I said, oh, here it is. Right, here we go. Oh boy, it's a knife. No one would condemn me for killing bandits at night. I might even be rewarded. And I do have a knife. I could kill bandits at night and take their organs and sell them or use them for other things. And also they would have stuff on them. Some of the things that I remember from the tips and tricks videos that I watched were taking organs. I don't actually remember what I'm supposed to do with the organs once I take them. Look, I binge stuff and I retain parts. Day 2. Day 2 after tips and tricks. But, yeah, no, you're right. No one would condemn me for killing bandits at night. And I do have a knife. That is a good point. Thoughts. Thank you. So, Bob shows up. Hey, Bob, I gotta talk to you. Oh no, what have I done? Well, no, you didn't do anything. I'm just wondering if you got my message. So, your team name? Yeah, your... I am going to assume I said the same thing basically that I said in the message that I told you earlier. Uh, well, I'm going to assume you didn't know the slang term for it. Okay, this is what he says, you guys. You guys, this is what he fucking says. It's not a slang term, Gwen. It is what I said, and it's not a slang term, Gwen. That's what he says. It's not a slang term, Gwen. I say, yeah, okay. Okay, so you're telling me that you know what a pedo is? It's like, Gwen, come on. Of course I know what a pedo is. But he didn't say these things. Like, but what he said, but the direct quote was, it's not a slang term, Gwen. Which, so we had a whole conversation around this because I didn't want to actually say so. What you're saying is that you and Sully, Bob and Sully, are fucking children or interested in fucking children? I can't say that. I did not say that. I said, Bob, is this some kind of sick joke? No. Do you want us to change our name? Well, I don't know, man. Look, I'm not offended. I'm confused. I'm baffled. Why would you want to be known as that? Like, this is, explode brain all over the place. I'm not offended by you calling yourself pedos because unless you actually are pedos, but I don't want to think that of you. I wouldn't. None of this is being said. Look, I gave you the one quote, and the rest of this is like me over interpreting. We didn't say it, but like he was like, so you want us to change our name? I'm like, look, this is really awkward, my dude. You know what this means? Yes. Is this some kind of sick joke? Look, if you're upset, I'm not upset. I wasn't upset. The point was, is this some kind of sick joke? If it were, okay, maybe I could go with it. But probably not. No, I shouldn't go with it. I'm trying to run a business over here. Anyway, at least Bob knew exactly what the word means. I don't know what Sully's part was in it. And after I talk to my boss about this later on, probably tomorrow, I'll just text her about it, you know. See what she has to say. 'Cause this was nightmarish. They changed their name. I didn't tell them to change their name. I was just utterly baffled about what they were fucking doing. So then I get home and I'm doing my paperwork and I look to see. I had to look because last week was the first week of registering team names at particular venues on the system that we have set up for the big championship. Yay! So I'm like, all right, let me just make sure what happened. Motherfucker registered pedos. I know. I know. You guys, I know. My villain had no obligation to deal with this whatsoever, and so it's my job to deal with that. And I am dealing with it. I'm going to deal with it. Fucking tomorrow. Because the pedos have some points in the national championship. And I have to make sure that the name that they chose instead of the fucking pedos gets the points from last week. And I don't know what place they got, and I don't know why anyone would do this. Why anyone would call themselves the fucking pedos. It was a sick joke, but Bob didn't say it was a sick joke. He was just like, do you want me to change the name? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to do, actually. Look, maybe you're an artist. Maybe you're a weird old man. Ugh. Back in 2 shakes. Oh, look. Peter and Andre are in the people place. Hey, Peter. Will love tear us apart? Ah! Hi. I can't believe we're still broadcasting. We haven't broadcasted this long in 8,000 years. just doing some stretching. Welcome back to Drug Pathologic 2. I can't believe we've still sustained. I told you this story. They called themselves another name. I've got to call my boss and figure out how to get the points from from the pedos to the new team name. I'm really, really curious now to meet the person who filled in for me, so I can ask them how they navigated doing what they did with the pedos. I'm curious about their story. So, because they did exactly what they were supposed to do. Let me deal with it. Totally, 100%. But I am curious about their story about, like, walking in to that. I don't know if Fill In knows Bill and Sully, or Bob and Sully. Bob and Sully. I don't know if he knows. He knows Bob and Sully. What the fuck just happened? I have to talk to Sully, but I have to talk to my boss first and explain why this is so weird, and make sure that no one is mad at my fill-in because my fill-in did what they were supposed to do. But I have to get the points from them to from that name to like any other name. I don't care. I am not taking the pedos to the fucking championship. What the fuck? It's not because I'm embarrassed. Look. Okay, no, I am embarrassed for like a couple of old guys who want to call themselves that. Like, unless they want to tell me that they're doing an Andy Kaufman thing, and then we can work it. Look! But all Bob did was ask me questions in response to my questions, which means he's fucking with me. He's an old weird dude, but he's gone a little bit off. Man. It was the most hilarious nightmare I've had in so long. And it's real. I think it's real. So, Bob goes, nobody knows what it means. Okay, so we're going back to the actual conversation. I go, do you understand the slang term? He goes, like when it's not a slang term, I go, oh, wow, in my head, okay, wow. So, is this some kind of sick joke? Uh, is it? I can't wrap my mind around it because he kept asking me questions too. Do you want me? No, I don't want you anything. I'm trying to figure out what this is. He goes, nobody knows what it means. I'm like, everybody knows what pedo means. Which, I said, everybody knows what pedo means. And that was when it turned itself around because I was pretending he didn't know what pedo meant. I was trying to create a reality in which he didn't know what pedo meant, so this situation was a total misunderstanding. I go, everybody knows what pedo means. He's like, let's take a poll. I'm like, let's not, Bob. What is going on? Is this some kind of sick joke? No, I didn't mean to. No, of course not. But what is this? Do you want us to change our team name? I don't know, Bob. Do you... He's like, let's take a poll. He turns around, and I'm like, Bob, no. No. You're right. Like, I'm thinking in my mind, of course, he's right. I shouldn't have assumed he didn't know what pedo meant. I should have just assumed he was calling himself and Sully a couple of pedos. Which, look, that's why I asked if it was some kind of sick joke. That's why I asked if it was some kind of sick joke. Because if it was, I'd be like, okay, good, sick joke. Let's move on and not call yourselves pedos anymore, because that's, like, fun once. Which is what ultimately happened. Yeah, it was fun once to call yourself pedos. And now I've got to figure out how to transfer your pedo points to your new name. Look. I probably should have talked to my boss about this immediately, but I was dealing with 100 some degrees of fever. And a fever is like putting your dad in front of you, stabbing you with scissors. Your dad has been nice to you for a while, and he, isn't stabbing you with scissors. I had a really bad fever. I had nightmares the entire time. It was a fucking... And then I wake up to a new nightmare about words. And I don't know what to do. And I feel like I tried to do the best I could in the situation. What would you do? I think I did the best I could. Absolutely give like, just, okay, the fill-in last week. They did exactly what they were supposed to do. I will say that again and again. They did exactly what they were supposed to do. They let it go to me. Because that's what I would do if I were them in that situation. I'd let it go to the regular guy. So, in that situation, I was worried about it just constantly being awkward. Every time awkward. Someone would take offense. Someone took offense at oh geez. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus was a name of a team. Someone would take offense. And why would you want to be known? Why would these two older men want to be known as the pedos? This sounds like something confusing to me. They're not. I. Look. If they'd gone ahead and said, "Look, we're trying to do a joke. It's a joke." Like I asked them, "Is it some kind of sick joke?" No, I know. That sounds like it was offensive, but I was trying to suss it out. Like, it sounds like I was offended. I was really confused. I'm really confused about it. So, is it some kind of sick joke? I don't think I said it like I was angry. I wasn't angry. I said it in a baffled tone because from the social context, he knew, Bob knew what he was saying. I've got to talk to Sully because I don't think he. No, maybe he does. I gotta talk to my boss so I can get the pedos fucking points to the team. This is the weirdest nightmare. It's so funny. I'm really hungry now. Probably the best idea. Now I'm drunk. can't jump over. Oh no, I'm not in control anymore. Stupid pathologic tea. Anyone want to talk to me? Oh. Uh, 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 uh. Every floor is a dance floor here on the Gwenny Be Dead channel. I mean, I know we're gonna die of hunger. But it's worth it. That was fun. I mean, we saved just before then, so might as well just fuck off. We have to get sleep. We have to. We have to go to the creature. Because we're drunk, we have to go to the creature. Rumor has it a bizarre creature was captured here. We have to go there. Wait. Shit. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Come on, let's go. I know we're gonna die on the way, but we gotta find this creature, right? Let's do it. I think being a local trivia host is the most amazing job ever because everyone in the world who goes to a trivia show will amaze you at some point or another. How do I get out of here? Oh. Yeah. See ya. Right. Right. Uh-oh. Oh, hi. Trade. Yeah, we're gonna trade. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, we're loaded. And I don't have anything for your pemmican. I might have something for your straight razor. Nope. Well, yes, actually I do, but no. No. Shit. Okay. This might not work. Let's keep going. Hopefully it'll work. I can't see nothing! Ah, yeah. I was sneaking. Okay, you guys. You seem okay, I'm about to die again. Oh, damn it! I'm about to die again. Here we go. Oh, I'm very confused. I'm very confused. Oh, here we go. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Shit! Talk to me, boy. Ah! You know who you look like? Oh my god. You look like that David Spade guy who is not David Spade, who exists throughout all time continuities. Also, he's not always in movies. You're the David Spade guy. He's in person sometimes and other times in movies, but he's not David Spade. He's you. Her scream, the poor thing. It must have hurt terribly. Could she could she have been a person? Clay doesn't scream. Well, I guess you haven't worked with clay that much. What do you know about clay, sir? Of course she was a person! You fucking moron! You David Spade with a broom mustache? Look at your broom bristles! Hang on a second. Man, I need to do some stretches. Hmm. This whole week. Try to get back into it. And it's good. But it's weird. What would you do? I'm curious. I assumed I was misinterpreting things. I always do that. I should do that going forward. Because sometimes I do, and I don't want to be difficult unless I want to be difficult. It's usually not the case, so I have to figure it out. If I want to be difficult, that's a completely different story. But under the current circumstances, I just hope I played it how I should have. I'll talk to my boss tomorrow. Why would you call your team the pedos? So confusing to me. The older weird guy. No, 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 no. It's completely baffling. I'm baffled. Was it meant to baffle me? Possibly. I've got a lot of stories about Bob. Bob pushes things, and I have, like, been boundarying about his pushing stuff. It wasn't anything offensive. It was just like, like one time asking to play a certain song, and I'm like, oh, I like that song. It's a cool song. And I play it, and then suddenly he's like putting in requests all the time, and I'm like, no, no, no. Your requests are irrelevant to me. I took a request one time because I liked the song. It was Crawl Out Through the Fallout with Me. Because I already played it. Because I'm a fucking Fallout stan. That guy pretends Crawl Out Through the Fallout is his favorite song, but it's not. It can't be. Even if it is, he uses it to, like, try to. Well, he used it to try to request other songs. And I was like, no, no. And then he calls his team the pedos. Her scream, the poor thing. It must have hurt terribly. Could you, could you have been a person? Claire doesn't scream. What? What have you done, you stupid fuck? It wasn't me. She was already burning when we came here. We tried to save her but failed. Well, it wasn't you. Then who? Hellfano. They think it was the clay winch. The one who killed the old man. But I guess it wasn't. Oh, poor sinners! Bless them! Getting burned! Yeah, you're crazy like me. Um, can I get something from the... No, nothing. It's just... Oh, yeah. Let's loot it. Yeah, let's loot that charm. That's right. Yeah, let's loot it. Okay, and, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Uh-oh. I lost where the bar was. Ah, shit. Uh, right. Shit. On the internet. Nearest bar. Shit. I have been drinking. I can't even type nearest bar. Nearest bar. Wait, what? No, that's Brock's house. I can't get there. Okay. Hold on. Clothes. Grocery. Ribbon's apartment. I mean, let's die. Oh, shit. It's not telling me what the bar is. That's the bar? No. Shit. I'm confused. Let me just turn around. Look, we're gonna die, so let's just move. Just move. Hold on. See where we are. Okay. We're going to die. I just think we should keep going forward. We're gonna die! Okay, let's just keep going. Let's keep moving. We're not dead yet. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Can get somewhere we understand. Oh no. Oh no.
Don't.
That's fun. Let's examine that. And move. Ah, some water. Yeah, I ate some peanuts. It's stupid. I don't know where I'm going. I've lost myself. Where am I going? I wanted to go to the creature. It's gone. Huh, it's gone. Hey, so in about 20 minutes, I might come back. Not playing this. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on this Thursday drinking game. I love you platonically. That's actually not a good way to say that. No, platonically doesn't describe my love for you. I love when you show up. Any other love is completely separate from that. How about you subscribe to the Gwenny Be Dead channel? I broadcast every Tuesday through Friday. Well, most of the time on Tuesday through Friday. Look, I'm trying to do this at 10 after 10 p.m. Eastern Time. I don't know what time is, but I go after 10. Ah, your mother! Goodbye. Gotta play something else. I hope you're having a great week. Good night.